Hi everyone, my name is Alex Wisser and I'm running for state representative for the 147th District. I wanted to talk to you about the constitutional amendments that are making their way through the Pennsylvania legislature right now. You might not have been aware that there even were constitutional amendments making their way through the Pennsylvania legislature right now, but there are. And the reason that you probably don't know about it is because the whole process started in the dead of the night back in July. So a broad overview of just some of the amendments that are included is no right to an abortion, a change in your rights to vote from identification to residency to age, to having an auditor general audit the election results in the state rather than the Department of State. And the Department of State already has procedures in place to ensure that we have free and fair elections. And the last one I'm going to mention is the change in the lieutenant governor. We can vote on a lieutenant governor right now. Under this new amendment, the candidate for governor would pick their lieutenant governor. So they're taking that right away from us and giving it to the political parties to decide instead. So how does this whole procedure work with constitutional amendments? You have to pass a bill, and then the identical bill has to pass 2 consecutive sessions. So right now it has passed 1 session, and the second session, the next consecutive one, would be in January of 2023. If this bill passes again in January of 2023, or whenever it comes up for a vote next year, it would go on the ballot in May for the primary of an off year, which is notoriously very low turnout. And one other thing to mention is that the governor, whoever they may be, is not able to veto a constitutional amendment. So where does that leave us right now? That means that in order to prevent these amendments from moving forward and making drastic changes to our state constitution instead of being legislated like they should be, that means we need to vote on November 8th. The only way to prevent this from happening is to flip the House, the Pennsylvania State House, blue. We need to have a Democratic majority in order to stop this process in its tracks. So I really need you all to think and research and reach out to your candidates that are in your area and talk to them about this issue. It seems like it might just be dry constitutional law, something that someone might study at school, but it's not. It will impact your everyday life. The state legislature impacts everything from education to voting to your health care. Everything is on the line in this election. And Pennsylvania's legislature right now is one of the most inefficient legislatures in the country. It gets nothing done. Nothing happens. Barely 7% of the bills that get introduced actually make it to law. And it's very rare that they even make it out of committee right now. So it's vitally, vitally important that everyone finds out what you need to know about the constitutional amendments, about your voting rights, about all of this. And you need to vote on November 8th. Please make a plan, mark it on your calendar, or apply for a mail-in ballot if you don't think you can get off that day. But it is vitally important, and it will impact you, your family, and generations to come if those amendments make it into our state constitution. So please reach out if you have any questions, and thank you for taking the time to listen, and I appreciate it all. Thanks again.